Hello guys, this is Mr. Poke Games, or just Poke if you prefer. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Valguero Survival here on the server. Where we left off last time, me and Wolf had just gotten back from our underwater trip. I'm not going to go spoilers from last episode, but I know nothing really crazy, or we didn't touch on the wyverns, even like I said we would last episode, so we're planning on doing that this episode. I need to do a little more prep to get prepared to deal with, well, the plan for this episode, let me just start with that, is we're going to tame a Daedon, and then we're going to use that for its regen ability to heal our wyvern as it's being raised, because apparently we're not going to get wyvern milk without knocking out wyverns, and I'd honestly rather not do that. Isaiah used the workaround, but I'm going to try and work it at least out this way. There's multiple ways you can deal with baby wyverns. I'm just choosing to do it this way. You guys know, or as you guys know, I got both the wyverns right here. Got the female, or both males. One ice wyvern and one fire wyvern. Both 590. No, I said 590s. 190. I wish they could go up to 590. That'd be amazing. Nothing too crazy going on. Let's see. Go out of there. We're sitting up here above, rather than starting in my base like normal, we're starting pretty darn close to where they spawn, and we're going to try and tame one. Now, I am going to get started here. At least for this episode, both Wolf and AFK are both, or I'll just say MDK. They're both not here at the moment. You may not see, Wolf actually has something going on right now, so he may not be on or joining us until the boss fight. But and then after the boss fight, I don't know if when he'll be on again, but that should be next episode. Just an FYI, next episode should be the boss episode. We've been doing a lot of breeding off camera. I've been just getting prepared, or more mentally than with dinos, because it's like, if we mess this up, we have to basically restart everything. So yeah, for you guys that'd be a good thing, because the series would go on for significantly longer. But at the same time, oh look, those are the Daedons, by the way. In Ark's description, they're also in the dossier as like hell pigs. Look at that. That one looks cool. I should probably check on levels. 135. I need a good level, guys, because there's a reason for that, and I'll explain a bit later. 130 isn't quite what I'm looking for. You guys are really annoying. Wow, that's okay. Well, this is a great way to start the episode. Here, let's get on my bird, so I can get away and regen a bit. Man, that's a way to start. I think all my armor and everything's fine. Yeah, I'm regenning. Slowly but surely. I accidentally ejected from my bird, which is why that happened. They didn't actually knock me off. I don't think there's any Cleos around that can jump on me and snatch me off my bird. At least not over here. I'd like to find a Daedon, though. It's kind of secluded, so I don't have to put in, "You're really cool." I'm just gonna... It's like, "You're awesome," kills him immediately. Hey, you know? Oh, I think he's full on food. That's why. Oh, that's going into Redwood. This is the little tunnel here. Huh. Okay. It's weird. They're right on, this is right on the border. Like, where the Daedons are, it's like right on... Yeah, there's more. Man, they are really cocky. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fly over onto this rock, because nothing should be able to get to us. Turn a bit so that... Okay, go. Oh, okay. We're going to look through our spyglass. 90, 45. Once you find a decent level, the more... I think I can pick them up, can't I? Because then we can just carry it off. Or do I need a bigger dino? I don't think I can pick them up. Not on this anyway. No, I can't. They're too big. I have another plan in mind, actually. I'm surprised it just dawned on me. Since an RG is not big enough to pick them up, I'm going to go back. I'm going to cut it, guys. I'm not going to do all this on camera, or else it just add a few minutes, because we're planning on raising wyverns, taming a Daedon, and then making it all work this episode. It's going to be a long one. So what I'm planning on doing is I'll go ahead and fly back to base, grab my Quetzal, and my Quetzal should be able to carry them off no problem. Well, I can carry them, but I can't carry Daedon. Alright, bye. Two level 15s, really? That's a shame. They're the two most, like, the reason I want to be able to pick them up is because what I can literally do is just carry them over somewhere more secluded so I can tame them without having to worry about them trying to attack anything or like them dying. It's just, it'd be a far easier process that way. Obviously, I don't have to do it that way. It's just strong preference. 85, I think it's the largest, the strongest one over there. I don't think I saw all three though, didn't I? I really wish this bird wouldn't, but I mean, I know he can't help it. Getting the Quetzal will be helpful for that too, because I can just stand on its platform saddle and look around. Okay. 50. That's a woolly rhino. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I'll be back in, well, what levels are you? I'll check these before I cut it. 15 and 15. Man, that's a shame. I'm going to cut it, and I'll be back in just a minute, guys. And we're back. So it took me a few minutes. I kind of got over here, was about to cut it back on, and then a Yui kind of got me with his debuff, so that's fun. Let's get going here. It took me a second because, you know, Quetzals don't move but so fast. I got the one that we tamed the other day, though. So, all the effort and time that went into taming this dude. Hopefully he makes it up to me by helping me find a good Daedon soon. That would, like I'm just outside of the render distance. How about there? For just a second, I thought I saw something, but I know I... I have 7 grappling hooks, but I really don't want to fall. Look at that, it's just a cluster of stuff, man. That's really bright. That's much better. Still a little bit of glare, but it's not nearly as intense. Fortunately, I'm going to have to keep looking around here for a little while. I'll fly around with you guys for a few minutes, and we'll look at some levels. These, they're a fairly common spawn. Between them, the RGs, and the mammoths, I'd say, are the most common. Oh, he's just straight up leaving. I thought he was going to come after me. Okay. Bye. Let's see. Oh, there's one down there. What level are you? It's like, it's waiting for them all to render in. Alright, please be a decent level. 50. Okay, so just so you guys know what kind of level range I'm looking for here, I know what we can make with dinos, okay? I know if we bred a Daedon, it'd probably be perfect and all this other stuff. That's cool. But I need above a 130. I've seen two 130s so far. And you think I'd be satisfied with that, but no. I mean, I need something a little better. So if I can find above a 130, I will take it. Doesn't need to be 150. Doesn't need to be above 150. Just above 130. If 130s are spawning, then we should be able to find above that. Technically, every dino should be able to go above that. But whoa, that's a cool one. What level are you, friend? 95. Man, if you were high level, I would go for you. And I mean, for you, if it's something that I'm not looking for, it needs to be 150 or above for me to think about it. Like, it's, now that we have all these high level dinos, it's just like, it's kind of a must. It needs to be part of their repertoire for it to even be close to worth it. Ooh, got some friends over there. Got Megalania? Right? No, Kylotherium. Wow, God, I didn't know they had beavers over here. That's a cool direwolf, though he's dying. Castroids. I didn't know they had beavers over here. That's cool. No more places for dams. Okay. Wow. Got lots of dinos running off there. Got a Yui level 60. What's with all the Carnos and Yuis? I mean, I know this place is a wasteland, but I mean, and I do mean it like that's its general description as a wasteland, but I mean, that's kind of okay. Expected them to be more in the snow biome than here, though they're also all over the place here. I think they're all... Oh, God. Yep, that's a shame. So, I died. I know where I was. But, I'm going back to my base. I'm going to cut it now, and I'll be back once I reach my body. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so I used a pterodon that I had over in the cryo fridge to get over here. So, yeah, that's fun. Also, on this guy, you notice one thing different. When I respawned, I had it because I've been doing some hunting with a friend. And I basically put the bone costume on him. Obviously, I mean, in general, I think that he looks cooler without it. But with it, I can actually see the dinos around better. So I'm just going to leave it on him. Because if it can help me pick stuff out, then... Oh, I put it just back as inventory. Thank you. He looks really weird. Really weird. But at the same time, it's kind of neat. For those that don't know how I got this costume, don't know what happened to that one. For those that don't know how I got this costume, you basically pick up explorer notes and other things on main story maps, and you get skins and other things as you get achievements and move along. And I had a friend that basically took me on a note run so I can get some cool skins. Didn't make a video on it because it's not this series, and it was Island, and I'm not going to be recording Island. It's the original Ark map, but personally not a huge fan. The boss fights are neat, but the map, as far as the map, oh, there's dams and stuff around. Okay, well, that would explain the casters, but that's besides the point. I need to watch these dudes. Oh, it's a dire wolf. That's not what I'm looking for at all. Ooh, I see the tails. Oh, that's saber-tooths. Okay, going the opposite way. Just feel like I should check. Man, Castroids really get in it over here. Same with direwolves and everything else. Like, this is like a war zone. Okay. I'm not gonna mess around with it too much, but okay. Just gonna fly off this way. I hope that I find some more. I mean, like I said, Tide just came back. So I'll fly with y'all for a few minutes, and if I don't find anything, then I'll do a cut until I find one that's a decent level. I'm just looking for the one. I'm not trying to tame multiple. I'm not trying to mate any. Like I said, I'm trying to keep to my parameters, though. If it takes too long and I find a 130, then I'm probably going to take the 130. You guys don't look like you're wolves. Well, he's dead. I don't understand. The Daedons and direwolves, they seem to be attacking each other and helping each other. So do they have just a very weird partnership? It's like, oh, I'll kill you, but when there's no other dinos around. I mean, sure, but at the same time, why? See if I can... Is that a date on? I'm going to turn my gamma back up now that it's becoming nighttime, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see. There we go. It's going to be really bright over here, but at the same time, it really is going to help me figure out where these guys... Oh, there's one. It'll be quick. Wait, that's not... That's... Darn it! The bodies are similar sizes, so it gets me. Really doesn't help that they work together as well, so it's just like I'm looking... might end up looking for the wrong thing. Fly over here. Maybe they're only up here because I'm not seeing any on the lower ground. They're lower altitude. I honestly don't know if it'd make a difference. That's really funny, seeing a skeleton carry a rhino. You may try, but you cannot escape. This Quetz has enough health to withstand holding a Rex for like an hour. And no, I'm not going to test that, but I'm still fairly confident it could. A normal Rex, not my Quetz. Not Rex. Not my Rex, but a wild Rex. I believe it can handle even an alpha. These alphas honestly aren't that tough. For us now. They are really tough dinos in general, but they're not as tough for us now. Where did he go? Gosh darn it, I'm level 50. It's like you're probably... honestly, I just need his stats to be high, so it's... That's why I'm being so picky about this. Otherwise it wouldn't matter. What his stats were didn't matter, then I wouldn't care. And I'd just tame one and we move on. But it's not that simple. I'm not going to be able to watch time that accurately, but if I feel like 15-20 minutes has gone by, then I'll just do a cut till I have one with my Quetz. That's 100, that's not bad. Might not just go up to 100. I mean, call me a little impatient, but I mean, I just doing this all in one video. That's fine. This video goes on. If everything goes well next episode, then there'll only be, let's think, doing Wyvern, boss battle. I have some plans for after that, but maybe there'll only be a few episodes after the boss battle. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to give an exact number because I don't want to promise anything, but the boss battle is definitely not the last episode, okay? Whether we win, whether we don't. There'll be something planned for that. And I know this series might have seemed like it's gone on by really fast. Believe me, I get it. But I'm going to be doing something... Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. I need to pick that up. I need to pick that up. Come on. Did I get the right one? I hope I got the right one. I can't. Wait, if I get... Does it drop him? It does, but now that he's away, I can check. Now it's 85. Where's the... 140's in the middle of the road. Go. Go. Not just said road, but it's fine. Come here. Ha! Got it. Stay away from me. I'm going to carry this dude away and I'm going to tame it. I guess her, because it was a female Daedon. But I will carry this dino. I'll take it over to Wolf Space. That'll be an open area where I can do that. Or I guess it could be any open area. Okay, I have a general idea. I just need space. That's the big thing. I just need space. Space to tame it. I need to keep it contained. That's the bit. Oh, there is. That ruins right there? If so, that might be perfect. I think 140 is what we're going to stick with. I mean, I think we only need the one, okay? I think you only need the one. And if we only need the one, great. I'm glad I didn't have to cut there to go search for one. But, I mean, if... I think we only need the one. If something happens to this Daedon, then I'm going to be a little sad, but I think we only need the one. Alright, I'm going to shoot it. I'm gonna end up falling off in order to do this. Let me put him on passive, so don't need him trying to kill everything. Did you jump off? You stupid. Well, I was right about I should have kept him contained. Gosh darn it. Alright, let me track this dude down. Couldn't have gotten too far. I think I lost him. Gosh darn it. Alright guys, I'm going to cut it. I'll be back once I have a decent level or I find that same one. And once we're back at my base, because we're already basically at a half hour and I still need to raise 2 wyverns. So I'll be back in just a snap for y'all. Alright guys, I know this is a really awkward place to just cut back in. But I really didn't want to tame him off camera, and I knew immediately after I did this I had to be focused. Basically, it took 3 shots. Holy crap, that's 140. Okay, no wonder he took 3 shots. I had to shoot down 2 Carnos too. I tranked the Yui to get him to stop trying to kill the Daedon. But I got a 135, and I'm gonna prime meat. I'll put the raw prime meat. Prime. I wanted to make sure I was recording. I literally just jumped off of my dino. Well, more like grappled down. Okay, why though? I mean, I know I'm recording again, so it's fine, but... Okay. I'm taming the... Wow, he is going to take a minute. Any prime? No, no prime from him. But I should get prime from you, yes. And I will take all the prime that I get. There was a... Oh, no, they ate it. No. Stinking dinos. Alright. And we're going for the dead corpse of the Yui. I could have gotten a lot of prime off that Yui, probably. Oh, well. Hopefully that's enough. 90 effectiveness, 67. That means... Yeah, he'll be 202. That's fine. I may get him some levels as well. Just because, I mean, the height... Like, I'm going to need 2 specific stats. And I will tell you once we are with the dino. No spoilers. Just so you guys can do it for yourself as well. Okay. Years. Dire wolves are cool, but at the same time, it's just like... Why do you have to be so annoying? I see stuff over there. Oh, wow, okay. You went after the wrong person. Oh, the dead body's just glitched. I didn't think it, well, actually, sorry. Things were only got this crazy because this weapon's nuts. Badunk. He is just eating all this prime meat. I mean, hey, I need him to. But, alright, he's almost at 50%. I'll stay with you guys while I'm doing this. You don't have anything. Yeah, I mean, he's got arrows. I'll take the arrows. Honestly, I keep collecting arrows for narcotic arrows, but it's just like my bow is so strong that it's like, I don't really need 100. I could tame so many dinos with just one. He got knocked out with one shot of this. Like, I'll show you guys. Look at that. Look at that. Could have killed him. Could have one-shot him with my sniper, but nope. One trank. And now one of these. Oh, he didn't die in one shot. He does though. Only reason I went below my... Oh, actually, no, this is above the standard of 130 that I originally set. But the only reason I could not find the 140, guys. I don't know what happened to him, but that dude is gone. I'm terrible with these. What level are you? 130. I mean... Take it all, sure. What are your stats? Okay. 16,000. 1,500. Okay, the other one's way better. Okay, so the stat I'm paying attention to, I'll just go ahead and say it because I mean I'm literally going through this whole taming process, so it's more of a why not. But I need to pay attention to food, and I need to pay attention to the stamina. The other one has higher stamina, but having more food is far more crucial. So how the Daedon heals is he basically drops down his own food like crazy, and he oh god, Ricarna. Oh, that was so close. That's actually perfect though, because now I have all the prime meat that I need to finish taming this guy. I could not have asked for a better timing on that. I was about to do a cut while I run and kill some stuff, but... Or not a cut, but just run off and kill some stuff. But that works out perfectly. Sure. But are they both? One's male. Well, oh, they're both males. Okay. Ooh, that's a problem. Last thing I want is to draw unwanted attention. And for the messing with my taming effectiveness. That would be a problem. And I gotta make sure I don't pull the trigger because otherwise that'll like ruin it. So let me do that. Even if I shot it with a grappling hook, it'd still severely mess with the effectiveness, but I don't think I'm gonna use this one. I mean his food is far worse. Like 16,000 to 11 is a massive difference. So I'm sorry, bud, but took 3 shots. You were a tanky little dude, weren't you? It's like, sorry, not sorry. You're not as tanky. I mean, no, you are. You are tanky, actually. That's quite a lot. I think I'll have just enough prime meat to finish him. Actually, will I get more meat off an axe? Not really, no. He doesn't even have... I would have thought a woolly rhino would have had prime, but I guess not. Am I gonna have enough? I don't know. It'll be close. I know there's some dinos. Like, I'm lucky there is, like, it's annoying that there's this many hostile dinos around, but I'm lucky there are this many hostile dinos around, if that makes sense. What are you? That is perfect. The amount of hide I'm going to have on my person after this is going to be nuts. But, yep, I was lucky that I went and got some more. Perfect. That really will finish him off. He's probably only like 1 off, right? More like 3. He takes quite a bit. I mean, I lowered down taming effectiveness before. Like I said, after I thought it was ludicrous how high it was. But I mean, still though, how much hide do I have on my person? Not as much as I thought. Okay. I thought I had way more. These guys are kind of, I mean, they look like hogs. That's what they look like. That just the name's of Timon. Wait, no, I got that wrong. It's Timon and Pumbaa. Timon's the meerkat? Baby? Anyway, that's going to... No passive healing. Yeah, I'm going to give you all... Wait, there's no point in giving him all my raw food if he's just going to... Okay. So, I'm going to take him to the location now, and we're going to get him started. Actually, I'm going to get you on neutral, because you should only be attacking something that's trying to kill you. But 202, that's pretty good. Glad I was able to get something that effective. I'm going to run back over to my quits now. Oh, why? Why are there so many of you? You stand no chance. Just stop. You're not even going to get to touch me. It's not even fair. Okay, my Quetz is up there. So, we're going to use a few of these. Like I said, I looked everywhere to see if I could find it because I wanted that 140. But then I was, you know, I'm kind of disappointed that he, like, legitimately, he bolted. Like, that dude was gone. Like, I didn't have enough time to get off my Quetz or else I would have risked killing myself. So, I didn't even want to. But, give my Quetzal some food, even though, you know, he's a skeleton, so you'd think he wouldn't need it, but, having raw meat on him means that I know the next time I'll be on him. Ooh, Alpha Carno, that's cool. Alright, so there's I actually want to do this, just because if by killing it with my person, I can level up my chibi. Hey, level 3. Want to level up my Orochimaru. Even though he's technically a new one, so if it was my old one, then I would have been higher level. Don't even know what level you are. I might have felt bad killing you. What level are you? 50. You know what? No. After all this... this is a sniper. Goodbye. It's like I would feel sorry for him, but at the same time, no. Alright. So I'm going to fly over to Wolf's base, and I'll do a cut soon. Well, I'm going to do a cut now, because Quetzals are really slow, and if you guys see how far away his base is... Yikes. And the reason I'm doing it at his base, 1, because he's offline and not using it. 2, because I technically could use the castle ruins. Actually, castle ruins roof might work. Maybe. I might do that. Actually, yeah, I will do that. That's even further out from that, though. But I'll do a cut until I'm over there. Once I'm down, once I'm settled, once I have everything ready to go, then you all will see me. But I'll be back in just a snap for y'all. I'm gonna put that away. I don't know. I'm flying. Actually, it should be like where that goes. But it'll be like probably 5 minutes plus. But I just don't want to use that since we're already over a half hour. So see you guys in a sec. All right, guys, and we're back. I needed to made a run over to my base and made a feeding trove because I'm going to try this as well, see if it works. Flew over here after making a pit stop. Didn't think I needed to show that on camera, but actually I'm not going to put it anywhere near the edge because I don't want any of the dinos near the edge. I am going to have to do another cut though, unfortunately, just because it's, well, it's complicated, or actually no it's not. It's because of the wait time between, I'll drink that after I'm done as a victory drink. For those of you that know what that is, then kudos, but if you don't know what it is, then yeah, that'll be a victory drink. Here, throw out with the date on. Yeah, he's gonna heal himself. Enable passive healing. Haha, there it is. Cool. Options. I'm not gonna do the room. Put some. Oh, I like that. For those of you that get it, white mage. He's not white by any means, but white mage because that's for the because he's a healer. Haha, a little on the nose, but I like it. Inventory, there it is. It's just in a different place now. All right, so let me make sure I'm getting this correct here. So I'm 99% sure that the needed stats. Okay, so food and health, that's what I thought. I'm only going to do, in the video, actually, I might be able to do both at the same time now. We'll see, okay, we'll see. I'm not, it might be interesting. We'll see how long it takes. Okay, I'll start on one. I'll start with one of them and then I'll move forward, but how much does that go up? Oh wait, they already have enough health. You only need them to have 10,000. Okay, yeah, okay. I don't need him to any weight. I'm just going to be investing everything into food. So the way his passive healing works is that it just drains his food constantly while he's doing it. So I'm going to leave all that in there. I have 120 seconds. I'm going to think about this. Alright, so I'm going to do a cut. I'm going to get this dude some levels. I'm going to get him full on food. And I'm probably going to do it once he gets to level 230 because I can take him around to kill some stuff. I mean, it won't take long. But if I'm doing both wyverns, what I'll do is I have to wait anyways. Excuse me. Or else I'll have crowd sickness from throwing them out too early because of the timer down at the bottom. You guys can see 106 seconds, 105. Looks like a rock with. Oh no! It's a I thought it was it's a dino with Z's on it. The crowd sickness. But I'll toss wood out, and then once the cryogen cooldown is done, I'll decide whether or not I want to do throw the next one out at the same time. Because depending on what they're asking for, depending upon a lot of these different things, it's just I don't know. That wouldn't even be smart because technically speaking, if they're asking for specific things during imprinting, then it really wouldn't be worth it. He heals quickly. Okay. Just gonna increase food more. But like I said, I'll be back. I actually may fly back to base, make him a saddle, get him some levels, and then put him back here. But I'll be back in just a moment for y'all. I mean, it won't be almost any time for y'all, but I'll be back in a snap. Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. I said it wouldn't take that long. I've actually been gone for, well, they're almost food now, and I came back. And playing the game for a bit. I mean, because I sent him on a rampage. It took me, I'm not showing you guys level yet because I might have got him there. I decided, hey, rather than get him a few levels, let's get him to max. So I used my quets, flew him over to Isaiah's side of the map, and killed a bunch of Brontos, killed some Allosaurs, and so I forget what the tinier Brontos are called. I know it's probably something very specific that I should know. But anyway, killed a ton of dinos, did that for like a good 45 minutes to hour, something like that. It was a while. Didn't really keep track, just wanted to keep doing it till he was max level. And sure enough, I made level 90. Got him back at the feeding trough. I left his inventory full of all the stuff that he got. Filled mostly meat. I mean, he still has some there. After flying him back, it's almost all just gone anyway. But got lots of meat. Gonna put all the raw meat into my inventory. I did take out some of the more useful items, but the rest are still there. Here, let's see. I think he still had keratin hide, and then just raw meat is all he had left in him. But that's cool. I need to remove prime. Spoiled and prime. Which is about to be spoiled. Don't put the prime. Don't. Why did you put the prime meat in here? Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is drop all the prime and spoiled meat out of my inventory. Which is fine. I can do this with you guys. Honestly, I don't know how long it's going to take to raise the wyverns, to watch them mature and all that, but I'm going to try to do is I'm trying to save as much of that for on camera as I possibly can, because this is something special. And like I said a while ago, wyverns are one of my favorite dinos. It's just they don't have utility for things like boss fights, and unless it's a big server. I am planning something that may make them useful to me in the future, but I mean for this series, for this server, they're not particularly useful. They're really cool, and they actually like their breath, and like they have good carry weight, and they're good flyers, and all this stuff. But for what I mean is not that they don't have utility, not that they're good, but I mean for what's the best way to how should I phrase this? It's like, are they worth the cost? By cost, I mean the effort that it takes to go get the eggs and not die, the effort that it takes for the go back and forth for the RNG to find a good one, and when you have a good one, do you have wyvern milk? Is there some other strategy you have in mind? Are you going to invest in the resources to keep them like that? Like now, it's easy. It's relatively easy for me to do all this. Like it's just a snap. But I mean, earlier in the game, that's my response to that. Is that my pterodon? Yeah. I'm just gonna put that back in my inventory. Let's I thought I put my wyvern, but I guess I clicked him instead, but that's fine. Oh, I was gonna toss out my prime, but it doesn't even matter because all the prime is now spoiled. Right. Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, it's gone. I've talked to the point where it disappeared. And like I said, I made the feeding trough before. I made his saddle. I'll show you guys real quick how you make him. It's really easy. Because I'm going to butcher his name. Got fiber, hide, and metal. Yeah, it's really cheap to make. It's really cheap. And then the feeding trough. I'll just search for it. It should be relatively low level. I'm just thinking about where it is. I could just search for it, but there's a lot of items I haven't dealt with. There it is. Oh, engram. Ha, that was nice. But yeah, also cheap. I have engrams back at the house like crazy. I'll show you guys, but I mean, I had that there. It's, I didn't have it learned. But 40 fiber, 8 metal, 60 thatch, 120 wood. Actually, you guys already saw I had feeding troughs down there with my woolly rhinos when we did that episode. So I mean, they're really not hard to make. None of it was hard to make. It was just flying back to my base, getting it made, and then putting it all together. There we are. Yeah, can't fit any more in there. Yeah, it's gonna be glitching through. But waited till he was back. I waited till he was back to full health and had full food. But these are his final stats at 290. Okay, it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. So I spent about a half hour, it was between 45 and an hour out riding out and killing stuff, and then about 20-ish minutes, something. I don't even want to say put an exact number on it, but it wasn't as long as it took to kill stuff. Waiting for him to regenerate health and waiting for him to his food to regenerate. Man, you have a lot of spoiled meat on you now. But yeah, just had to make that in the smithy, and I mean, feeding Tro, it's all easy stuff. Honestly, it's really not that bad. Crap that in my inventory. Got that. I had to clear out a lot of clutter from my inventory. I still have clutter in my inventory. I need to clear that out next time I go home. But got you, you'll be fine. He has so much on him from crystal runs and like metal runs that I made. It's just chilling. All right, let's get this rolling. I'm really stalling for time here, so let's do that. There he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. All right, let's move you a bit closer because I don't know what the crazy radius is on his passive healing. I just know that I'm going to need it. So he doesn't die without wyvern milk. I mean, I could force feed him, sure. I mean, that's a strat. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. I'm actually gonna move my quets because there should be a. Haha! How is that doing? Is it increases? Yes, it is! Look at that! Look at that! Who wants to cuddle? Well, never mind. We broke it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I took it away, so make the cuddle speed point. It's so broken now, we're just waiting for it to mature. No, we broke it. I increased it too much. I'm sorry, y'all. That really ruins the content. I'm gonna leave it in here. I'm going to leave it in here. This will be something that y'all will see. I accidentally broke it with server settings. Even though it accidentally. I accidentally did it because when I was setting it up, in order to have it at 45 seconds per, which is what they were at, that's 0.01 for the cuddle. I think it's cuddle interval multiplier or cuddle interval in server settings. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just put it out a few times, but because I expected it to do, rather than like 2% every 45 seconds, I expected like 5% or 10% every like maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. So still take a while, but I mean, apparently because with Christmas stuff as well, it was just way too high, so it just instantly finished them. So I'm sorry about that. I mean, I'll still sit with it. I mean, I gotta wait before I can throw the next one out so we can watch this dude. I mean, I literally tamed the Daedon. Actually, no, never mind, because they could still die. It doesn't matter. Imprinting, cool. I mean, at this point in the game, I mean, I can't bring them in the boss fight, so never mind. Having 100% imprinting on them. It would be game-breaking if I was planning on doing like an all-out war with my friends, but that's not realistic. I really wish... I mean, I put this feeding tro here specifically for the Daedon, because I knew he would... He's not eating from it, is he? He doesn't have the symbol. I don't see the... Unless I'm blind, I don't see the feeding tro thing over him. You're staying above the marker there. Alright, you have passive healing activated. So I'm going to ride you. And I'm going to put you between him and the feeding tro. Because I need you to eat from this. Maybe he doesn't when... Okay, everything seems fine. I'm going to cut it actually till he's at a higher maturation, and I'll be back in just a snap, guys. Welcome back, guys. No time has really passed. I mean, in general, like, he's only at 13%. I think he was at like 5% before, 5.something%. I said I'd let you guys watch the maturation process. I forgot about that. Sorry, that's my bad. And I also realized something. feeding trough, I'd forgotten about this. Not that I didn't know it before, but it's just something I forgot about. With some certain items that have like a radius to them, whether it be like a what are they called? I've literally shown them in my videos before. The leash, dino leashes, that you place down, they can show radius. Along with other items, like this is the radius for the feeding trough. Like if they're within this radius, they're gonna eat meat from it. Which means that I should move him a little further, actually. It won't be a big deal because I can just jump down. And you're like, well, how are you gonna get back up? Actually, how are you gonna get back up then? That's a good question. Well, my quets can stay there indefinitely. So I just don't want him eating the food that's meant for this dude right here. And I thought something was wrong because I don't see that food bar dropping at all, and I didn't until I checked his. Wait, he's not. Oh, I got on him. That's why. So now he's back to. Yeah, passive healing is now enabled. But I was wondering what was wrong. It's going down. It's just since he has so much food, like whenever he does his little healing thing, you're gonna see his food drop. I need you to do your thing, bud. I'm gonna give it another second. I wish I could see his radius. I have no clue what his radius is. Also, guys, I'm really sorry about that. I'm gonna lower it for the ice wyvern. I'll restart the server and I'll put the lower because I really shouldn't be that high. I don't know whether it's a winter event or if I just had it that high, but either way, it says he does passive healing. But I mean, I feel bad about that because I boosted it above the 0.01 that it was, and to like, don't know if I should disclose the exact amount, but I mean it was higher than it was. I believe it was here, let me turn the distance to low instead of medium. Follow me, buddy. Oh. That's a really bad thing if he's inside my Daedon. There's fun. I wanted my Daedon close enough to him to where he should get the healing, but not so close that he'll get eaten up by the dragon. Yeah, look at that radius. Now he's getting the healing. I just wanted to make sure because look at that. I mean, he's healing. He started with 15,000. And this Daedon is keeping up with his region. Like, look at keeping up with his health. That is a genius way to deal with the wyverns. So, I cannot act like this is my idea. I cannot act like I thought of this myself. It's just, I read it on, I think, Survive the Ark. Because I looked up ways to get wyvern milk on the map, and then this was an alternative. I don't remember whose post it was. I just remember I got it off that site, but because I want to give credit where it's due. But at the same time, like, this is rather than putting yourself getting wyvern milk. I mean, if you have a server with alpha wyverns, and I think the two were Ragnarok and Crystal Isles, if you're playing in either of those maps, absolutely have at it. Like, there's, yeah, I mean, absolutely go have fun, kill the alpha wyvern, get milk that way, and you can do this without having to go do Daedon. But did I just hear somebody? I thought for like just a second I did. No, I did. Okay. But yeah, this is really, really cool. And it's probably because I'll see how boosted our dino stats are. It should not. I don't know if that's normal for that dino or not. I mean, certain dinos having certain stats boosted, I know that's a thing, okay? I know certain dinos have better can have better stats in certain, no, I should say attributes. But I don't know if it should be that high. And I do know food is boosted to some extent. But I don't think it's enough that it would be that high. I'm just going to sit here and think that it just because of the dino. I don't want to say that's going to be the same stats everybody's going to have at that level, but hey, I'm glad my dino does. Makes me feel a lot better that I got a high level. Or maybe it's not my, maybe, whoa, wait a second. So when I was taming the Daedons, one had 11,000 and one had 16, this one had 16,000. They were only like I think there was a 15 level difference. Because this one was a 35. And the other one was the other one was a 130. Yeah, this is a 1. So there's only 5 level difference. Huh. Okay. Or maybe this one was 145. Either way, there's either a 5 or a 15 level difference. Either way, though, that's not a lot. That's not a lot for the natural for wild. Because I think our wild stats are normal. Okay, so that's normal. That means this dude just inherently had a boosted food stat, so maybe that contributed to it by a significant degree, but I have no way of knowing. I'll just be glad that it's a thing, and glad that it's working, and glad that he's feeding him, and I'm glad that I took him out to level up to the maximum, because he is... Look at that, like, he's already gone through a row of food. That's, yeah. Let me go ahead and fill this up. Back to 60. I should have enough meat in here to get them both, to raise both of them, but... Oh wait, I can throw the next one out. Cool. Oh, as you can see, I named him Ray. I was like, oh, what should I call him? But... Here. Because I do want to name them. And this is the one that I wanted. Hey, buddy. Oh, I said I'd fix it before the next... Gosh, darn it. I'm gonna have to put him back away. I don't want to get 100% imprinting on this dude in one thing. Sorry, you're going back in here. Sorry, I need to restart the server. I'll do that after the fire wyvern's done. I mean, it's literally too late for this dude. I can't, there's no way for me to fix it. I believe he's just 100% imprinted. It just improves the stats. I mean, I honestly don't know if he has any, I don't think they can have mutations if they're not bred. But I just don't know if he has any boosted stuff, so we'll see where his health ends up. He obviously is starting out as... I mean, they're both going to be they were both going to be monsters either way, okay? Wyverns have great stats, first off. Second off, they're 190s, which is the maximum you can have starting out, I believe. 99.9% sure that's it. So either way, they were going to be stupid. As long as I could get them to survive the maturation process, okay? Either way, they were going to be stupid. But... This dude is my white mage over here. Even though he's fully decked out in Christmas stuff. I might change his name. Because it just seems a little weird to have him called white mage when he's red and green. I thought of a better name. He's the food truck for my dinos. Food truck the Daedon. Hello, food truck. And I call him that because they're using him for food. Or I should say food truck. Well, I guess, no, technically they're not eating, they're not, that's a little inaccurate. Okay. Like how I'm doing this on camera. Alright. Meat grinder. That's better. I'm doing that because this dude consumes meat like nobody's business while he's healing him. Holy crap. Oh, like just the rays of light. Oh, you're following me still. Crap. Alright, let's get that to stop. I just wanted you to move. 25%. He's already bigger than my character. And as you can see, I took my armor off. I'm still overheating. Gosh darn it. I'm going to take some more. Oh yeah, now that it's daytime, I am going to be overheating. Alright. I'm going to at least leave my pants on. If I can help it. Okay, now let's get that removed. I was hoping that Austin might be on here to join me for this, but he may be dropping in either at the very end or at the very least he'll be in the next episode, hopefully. But I thought he'd do a wyvern with me. Wolf had gotten a wyvern, but he really didn't want to go through all this. I would have helped him, but he wasn't interested. You guys will see. Actually, no. Next episode's the boss fight, so we're all gonna be there. The following episodes, I'm gonna hope Austin's there, and then Wolf may or may not be. Because, like I said, he's had stuff to do. I'm very grateful that this method exists, because if I had to go knock out female wyverns for wyvern milk, then it would be the worst thing. When the fire wyvern is done, we will... Actually, no, I should get started on the ice wyvern. So when he gets 30%, I'll pause the recording and get all that set up. I'm really glad I didn't do this all off camera, because I've probably been recording this episode for a few hours now. He is taking the time to go over there. I died, going back for my dino, coming back, finding the dino, having him run off, and then looking for another decent level, and then flying back over here to place this stuff up, and then having to fly back because I needed a feeding trough, and then pause it, and then needing going back and needing to get a feeding trough and a Daedon saddle, and then going off and killing, and then coming back. It's been a process, y'all, and it's all been to raise some wyverns. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content, because holy crap. I mean, I've rushed to do it, believe me, I've rushed to do it, but it's been taking a while. I'm gonna need to stop by at my place for food after this next cut, but not that I really need to eat right this second, but my water's draining like crazy. Here, I'm not gonna drink that, so that's my victory drink. Let's see. Yeah, this dude's just chilling. How is this doing? Wait, you're 30% now, aren't you? Close. He will be in a few seconds there. The bone quetz skin. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I mean I like quetzes. Quetzes, I mean, they're not. Yeah, I've said before, they're my favorite dino. They're my favorite dino because of their utility, not necessarily their looks. Tech quetzes look really cool, but I mean in general, they're my favorite just because of their utility. They fly slower than some other dinos, but realistically, their carry weight and the fact that you can build a base on their back, at least in my book, make them worth more to me than most others. Not that they're the most useful dino you can have in this game, okay? I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying, to me, they're my preferred dino, because I'm somebody who likes to go gather resources a lot. But I'm really going off on a tangent here, because I was just asking about their skin, because I got other dino skins too. The Jerboa one, I'm sure, is going to look really weird. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think, because, I mean, I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. It's like, the saddle just kind of looks weird on it, in my opinion. I mean, on top it looks normal, but for the tail, it looks like it's just kind of, it's not quite there. It's not quite on it. Like, it's just interesting looking, in my opinion. Oh. And yeah, look at that as well. Like, there's like an invisible barrier. So I don't quite know what to make of it, but it's interesting. I'll give it points to give them points for creativity, but I mean at the same time, or I guess I can't even call it, because all you're doing is removing the skin and the bones and skins and meat. The skin and meat from whatever dinos you give the bone skin, but I mean it's just, I mean it's neat, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. I might remove it. We'll see. You're definitely over 30. Yes, you are. All right, guys, I'm gonna make a cut. And I promise, hopefully, oh, I can't promise that, but hopefully it'll be the last cut we need to make this episode. Alright, looks like we're going this far. Hopefully it's the last cut we need to make this episode, but realistically, it may not be. But I'll pause it, I'll restart the server, I'll get the imprinting fixed, and we'll go from there. And I'll also look at whatever stats I have set for wild dinos, because his should not be that high. It should not be. At all. But I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back, guys. I know that took a second. I needed to restart the server. I looked at a few things. Well, actually, no, it really did just take a second for y'all. It took a few minutes for me. But realistically, I figured out what was, oh, no passive. Oh, did restarting the server count? Dude, did that mess with that? Enable passive killing. Please heal him. Otherwise, he'll probably die. Well, not probably, he will die. Because his food is like non-existent. Is he eating? From the feeding trough? Is that a thing? I'm gonna wait. You know what? I'll go back in a few minutes because I'm not just gonna sit here and watch this thing. I remember he was at 3088. But the day actually I checked the food stats, and all the food stats, all the stamina, health a little boosted, a little more boosted than some other stats. Which is fine. I'm not talking about boosted as in like crazy, like 10 times, 5 times, anything like that. But for food, it's actually not a big increase at all. It's not. I boosted that a little, but it's not nearly enough to justify 5,000. Like, I literally looked at all the stats that would have to do with food for, oh my goodness. It's for taming quality, for wild dinos, for how many per level after a wild dino has been, per level for a tamed dino, like for that stat. Like, I looked at everything. This dino just has an inherently higher food stat, okay? That's literally it. As you can see, it is draining. It's a lot lower than it was. But I think it'll be more than enough to get him done. I might wait. Holy crap, we're out of food already. Oh, I still have raw food. I was like, whoa, that's bad. Very, very, very bad. I might have to, well, they're doing this. As much as I'd love to sit here, since he's not following me, I am going to go kill some stuff. I didn't think I was going to make it for a second. It's just like, no. What I'm going to do is I am going to cut it until we're over the plains biome. We're just going to go kill a bunch of stuff and fly back as quick as we can. Because, I mean, there's enough food to last them a few minutes. It's going to take them a while, okay? It's going to take them a while before there's anything we need to worry about. I'm going to drop all the stone stuff out of here because we need as much space as we can possibly get. I'll take those, though. And I'm not going to drop off, I'm not going to drop the crystal. I am seriously foaming my words here because I'm kind of panicking because I thought I'd have enough meat, and that's not enough meat. So I needed like more than one drop. I'm going to be back. I said I would try not to do any more cuts, and I'm sorry, and I know I literally just got back. Hopefully this will be the last one. I'm just going to go fill this dino with meat with Brontos, and then after I get over to the area and while I'm killing some Brontos, I'll unpause the recording because, I mean, I want you guys to know that I'm doing all of this, and I want you to be able to see. It's just this episode's going to be so long if I don't cut it. So I'll be back in just a moment, guys. Give it just 1 second. Alright, guys. It only took me like a few minutes to get over here, and I've already started killing some Brontos. I mean, this dude isn't particularly fast, but he's not the slowest dino I could have. And it's not like I'm across the map, technically speaking. Yeah, no, I'm actually not too far off from that, so it's fine. Hello, guys. Just gonna be over here for a few minutes. I need to target Brontos, because they're going to give me the most meat. Granted, I could target Rexes as well. They probably have a fair amount. I think I'm out of space. Yeah, that's what comes from killing her for Brontos. Let me throw out all the hide he has on him. Oh, prime meat as well. Because prime meat's going to disappear too fast. It's not going to be... Okay, that's lag. Hide. Stone. Keep picking... I mean, I understand that dinos drop other stuff as well as meat and stuff, but... Wait, what is that? How did I get that? Mutton? Don't know what I got that on, but I mean, that's also like... I know mutton serves a purposes, okay? I understand... Actually, no, people may not know that. Some dinos prefer mutton, and so it helps with taming and stuff, but it's not something that I need to worry about for at the moment. 36 prime. Yep, that's going to be a ton of spaces. Fly over here, take care of these, and then I'll fly on back. I mean, I need to just keep filling that up with meat, because if the Daedon runs out of meat, then it'll start dying, realistically. Because after a dino runs out of food, it just starts to die. And this is to not only help, and I need to keep feeding my wyvern, otherwise it'll start losing health and it'll start dying. So it's a lose-lose. I would rather let my Daedon die than lose the chance at a wyvern. But at the same time, if I can prevent either one of them or both of them from dying, then that would be the ideal scenario. That was short-lived for him. Drop all this prime. I know prime is what's really stopping it. If there's probably a mod for it somewhere, but we're playing on we're not playing on the art that you get from Steam and all of that. So this one can't be modded. I mean, it could technically be boosted, but it just can't be modded. Alright, I hope that's enough. I mean, technically speaking, that thing can only hold 60 stacks of meat at once, okay? And we definitely have more than that here. I am all but certain of it. But even so, I'll drop the prime. I'm going to start flying in this direction and just kill any big dinos that I see, besides Rexes. Just hopefully something can spawn in for me here while I'm flying back towards the base. Come on. There, I mean that's there, but it's not really on our way. It's a tech one, I can't use that. Techs don't give meat. Ooh, look, Bronto. Okay, so I'll kill these and then I'll immediately turn around and move on. Yes, this will be a lot of meat. Look at that. Picked up a lot of stuff we don't need. I'm going to keep it though because element dust is wonderful. For reasons that will be explained after the boss fight. So that's same for another episode. Even some of you I may already know why. But yeah. Elements dust is, you turn that into element, and element is basically used for everything late game. That is all I'll say though. Even though it's kind of everything. Cool. Alright, let's fly back. Yeah, his inventory's full. I'm gonna cut it again. I mean, like you guys, that was a simple process. Didn't take us long. I'm gonna cut us flying back because otherwise that'll eat up a chunk of time. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, got back right as Raptor class was doing his thing. I know I forgot to grab food. Forgot to grab food when I did that last cut, but I'll be fine. Hopefully. My water is draining like crazy. I just don't think I've done enough to actually need meat. The is completely out again. And of course I didn't think about it. How are you doing, bud? You are okay. You're still passively healing. You're at 50%. Oh my goodness, all that food for only 50%. Okay. Gotta toss all the prime. Because I don't want to have to deal with that in my inventory. I mean, the better the food, the more. I mean, yeah, I guess I can. I'll just throw that in there, and he's just gonna storm through that. So sure, why not? We'll see. Look at that. Out of all those stacks, only 65. Or actually, no, I think I picked some out, but roughly 65 is what he just absorbed from this. So I'll wait till those expire, and then I'll throw the rest of the raw meat in. I might as well. I mean, if I can utilize that to some extent, then. I'm encumbered, can't move. I wonder why. So how I need to do this then? If I have so much meat on me that it just automatically encumbers me, yeah, look at that. 6,500. If that's not enough, I honestly don't know what will be. I'm going to throw. Okay, wow. 28 on you, because, well, I'll throw 2 stacks, because he's going to need to eat, okay? I'm not trying to starve my quets. How much time's left on? Oh, yeah, as he grabs another one. I'm going to wait till that runs out, and when that runs out, then, because the higher quality the meat, whether it's cooked prime or cooked meat, those give the Daedon more food back. He has different food. Food affects him differently than it does any other dino. I should have said that way earlier on. But I'm giving him regular raw meat. I mean, I should have put an industrial cooker out here and should have been using that to get cooked meat inside of it instead. But I mean, realistically, raw meat works fine. If I were bringing Daedons in the boss fights for their passive healing, then I'd probably be using only cooked. But for this situation, I figured it'd be enough. Wait, I forgot I can't move. Like how I could still see his thing now. He's doing fine. Look at that. He's like over half health, which is nuts because that's legitimately just from all of this healing. He was at 15,000, now he's at 38,000, and he's getting more health than he's losing, and honestly, that's awesome. Slowly over time, he's gaining more, and as he gets to full health, I mean, he'll need to do less. Granted, we're going to need to do this again for the Ice Wyvern, so the process is not over. I may, like I said I would try not to, but I mean, I may do another cut for the Ice Wyvern because it's taking this long for the Fire Wyvern when I've already made cuts and stuff while doing it. I mean, yeah, yep. So we'll see. We'll see. It might be better to throw him out now, but at the same time, I don't know how much faster it's going to drain the food. Yep, time to drop it all. Drop this. It's going to fill up automatically. There we are. I'm still going to have plenty on me. Yeah, I'm still going to have a ton on me. But now I'm not so over encumbered I cannot move. I can move, not normally, but yeah, I'm still too heavy to jump. But now the Daedon should be satisfied for. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and. I can't jump. But what I can do, because I don't, like I said, I don't want my Quets eating it. Can't jump, but I can do this. Yeah, that's fun. I don't know whether or not he's still in the field. He may be, but I mean, it was just so I could get him away. And it's like, how are you going to get back? Well, I can just grapple, worst comes to worst. Grapples are cheap as heck. You guys have seen me make them before. Throw him on this side. Hey, buddy. Welcome to the fun. If he would have had sickness and I just would have gotten ruined, I would have been a little upset, but wants to carry in 10 seconds. I lowered the percentage by over half. So if he still insta-tames guys, then I don't know. I don't have the words for it. I didn't want it to be so low that I was sitting here forever, but once again, walk with me. Okay, well, I needed to change his following distance then. For people that don't know, good behavior. You guys have already saw it do with my other one, but yay. Now he'll walk with me. I don't even know how high the percentage is going to be compared to what it was. It still does 100%, guys. Like I said, I don't I don't know. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. Little Ice Wyvern. I'm gonna have to think of a cool name for you. Oh, I think I've thought of a name. It's kind of basic, but I like it. Okay. So I'll do it whenever this he gets. Look how big he is. Your brother over there is growing. You're gonna have to catch up with him. I have to wait a while before I can crowd pot again, or throw him back out. So I really hope this is a simple process. Oh yeah, I need to keep him close to the Daedon. Shoot. How? Like, I'm walking with you, buddy. Maybe wyverns just need a lot more. I mean, sure. If I would have fallen over the edge. His turn radius isn't great. I do think the Ice Wyvern's a lot cooler, though, in my opinion. I like him a lot. Come here, buddy. I just need you to get your percentage so I can see what I'm working with. Ooh, 23-year-old meat spoiled. Let me see if I can pull this up while he's chasing me down. I want to watch his imprint level, but at the same time, I need to fill this up. $81. You'd already consumed 81? You know, soon I'm going to need to go fill up on water. Too heavy to jump. So until my food, I hope my water outlasts all that. How much farther do I need to walk with you, bud? Oh, he's going to walk. Okay, don't lag. If it lag, or I don't know whether it's frame drops or what. I think I need to fix that because I don't even see my frames anymore. But not that you guys could see it before, but I need to fix that for myself. stand still. Wait for him to catch up with me and then move on. I think there was only one time like this I had to take this long. It was with one of my baby woolly rhinos I was raising. For the life of me, it took me like 10-15 minutes to get him to imprint off of walking with him. Because he just didn't want to. And I'm guessing maybe I'm just getting very unlucky here. Either that or I just have to do it for that much longer. I mean, I don't know. I'll keep doing it until he's done, though. I mean, I don't know how much of a percentage I'm going to get, but these wyverns take so long to mature, I'm fairly confident I'll be fine. Like, how are you doing, bud? I can check on that while I'm doing this. 61. I really don't want to fall over the... I literally said I don't want to fall over the edge because now he's going to go... I'm too heavy. Oh, he finished instantly. Gosh darn it. It was still too high, guys. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry that it was too high. I'm sorry that it finished early. I lowered the percentage by over half, so that means that as high as I have it, it's still too much. Like, it shouldn't have... That's probably because of the Christmas event, but I lowered it by over half of what it was, okay? I lowered it by over half. It was at... I think 4 times something, and it's like 2 times right now because I did want it faster. I did want it faster. It's not at the base rate. Don't think it'll be this fast. Procoptodon. What the heck is that? I don't even know. Oh, the bunnies. Okay. I need to drop off some of this meat because otherwise I'm just not gonna be able to move. Or at grappling hook. Okay, I literally just needed to drop 1 stack. Are you kidding me? Oh, whatever. That was just a shame. I'm still way a lot, but now I can grapple at least. That was a close one. He almost came over the edge. But yeah, I'm sorry. They have 100% imprinting. I swear on everything that I fixed him, but or not fixed him, but I thought I lowered the rate enough to where it would not be absurd because I lowered it by over half of what it was. But apparently, because I'm going to say it's Christmas stuff, okay? I'm going. You had 1 job. I will admit that's partially my fault, but you had 1 job. And now I need to do this. Oh, he's still being healed though, but he took the fall damage, I'm sure. I'm running out of these. By the next episode, I'll have to make some more grappling hooks. I'll have to make more pretty much everything. Okay. Thankfully, that took so long to do that actually, I think the crouching sickness lasts for exactly 5 minutes, so it took 5 minutes to do. I want you to turn around, so I'm going to have you follow me. Come here, buddy. Your following distance is still set the lowest, so... Come on. You know me. Wants to go on a walk with me. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's kind of a... Oh, it automatically goes back to medium. There is a glitch, just so everybody's aware, even if you 100% imprint them, that if you put them in a crowd pod and throw them out, they'll still request something else. So they're still 100% imprinted. But to this... Wait, you're using the feeding tro now? Oh, you both are, aren't you? Oh, are they old enough? Once they become their babies and they're juveniles, does that mean that they eat meat? Is that why? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I feel really stupid. I mean, I'm not going to bother. You have 100% imprinting. I mean, I know you said you want to go for a walk, but I'll show everybody just so they can see as well. This dude is fine, okay? He is fine. He's 100% imprinted. His stats will be what they'll be when he's done. Let's see how this dude's stats are doing. He's getting there. His torpor is nice. Once he's actually full grown, it'll be nice. He's at 66.6. How are we doing on food? Ooh, if they're eating from the feeding tro, that's gonna eat it. No wonder it's draining so fast if they are. I mean, you got my Daedon healing them. Every time I do that, is my food that low? Okay, well my food is that low. I'm gonna leave these guys and I'm gonna fly back to my base and I'm gonna come back. I mean, I know I can do that. They have more than enough food. I am going to do another cut because there's no reason for you guys to join me for that. But can I get back on him that way? I'm gonna have to use a grappling hook. Okay, sure. Go. No, I'm kidding. I only have one more now. That's a shame. Yeah, I was about to say I'm not gonna waste that last one. But I'm gonna leave them to do their thing. I know I said I'd watch them grow, but they're growing at such a slow rate, guys, that I mean there's no reason. And the video is gonna drag out if I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording, and I'll be back in just a moment. And we're back. Alright. He was moving when I was doing this. Cool. I'm trying to line them up over in this corner. But I'm back. Got some food. Hopefully their percentage hasn't moved too much. Yep. I think the sun's coming up. Cool. Didn't take me long to get back to base, but I want to be able to get back on my wyvern. I didn't actually end up making any more grappling hooks when I went back because I needed more supplies. And I was like, well, alright, I would have needed to run around more, but I can do that between episodes. I shouldn't need any more grapples for this one. Hopefully, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that I don't need any more. But I got plenty of food, so I should be fine. Filled up my water. Next time I do an ARC series, I need to make sure I have a canteen on me constantly. Ugh. How are you doing on food? I'm not disabling his healing. His healing is the only reason. Okay, we've drained his health quite, or not health, his food quite a bit, and it's stupid high. Stupid high. What the freak? I didn't think I was gone that long, but apparently I was. I still had that much raw meat. Okay, so what we're gonna do while he's doing that, I want to stay and I want to watch him, guys. I do, I promise. It's just, okay. They need food. I'm gonna take my wyvern to go get food this next time. He's gone up about the 25. He's gone up about 25% since the last time I felled it, even though I've tossed a few stacks in there. I mean, it's he might last long enough. Daedon, nah. I think after both of these are done, or after one's full grown, it'll become easier on the Daedon because I'm going to take the wyvern and go get food for him because I don't think he should be draining the Daedon. I wish I could see the Daedon's radius. I know, or I should say meat grinders. I keep saying his dino name, but even that, I'm almost sure I'm butchering it. But so if I am, to those that it annoys, apologize. But oh wait, crap! That disabled his healing. Should be doing that in a minute. I mean, honestly, if his food gets too low, then what I can do is just disable auto healing because they both have enough health where they can survive for a minute until he fills himself back up. Ray is freaking massive, and he's only 75% on. His stats are going to be absurd once he gets some levels. And killing some Brontos to get some meat is going to be the perfect way to do that. How are you doing, actually, after flying you around some? I don't know how you're doing. I gotta be closer. Stupid close to the edge here. Haha, did it. He's doing fine, actually. Okay, he hasn't needed to consume. I mean, granted, he's at full health. He hasn't really taken any hits, and even when he was getting food. So he should be good, okay? This quest should be fine. %. Oh, man. I may have gotten the imprinting time wrong, but the maturation time is definitely letting this episode drag on, so hope you guys are enjoying it. Here, let's see. I might do a cut until I'm back with some more food, because you guys already saw me do that on my quests. I'm gonna need more food, guys. It's gonna need to happen. I'm gonna need. I know this episode has so many cuts in it, but there was so much prep, and there's a reason this episode took so long, not only to put together, but it's taking so long to do, because getting a wyvern, taming a wyvern, watching it mature is a process. And this is with a boost. They're taking as long as they are with a boost, and I think it's not massive. I think it's like 2 point something. And but there's a boost on maturation of dinos to an extent, which I think it's that. It's like 2 point something, not above 2.5, but it's like 2 point something. It's like 2.2, 2.3, something like that. But even with that, they're still taking a minute. Otherwise, they would have been done by now. I wonder. Okay, so there's a boost for imprinting maybe for the Christmas event. I actually don't. I keep saying the Christmas event, but that's the only way I can able to make sense of this. So the imprinting was multiplied because of that, but the maturation speed isn't affected. Because otherwise, it would be way faster than this. I have no doubt in my mind. What is it, like 0.1% every like 5-6 seconds, something like that. Excuse me. Okay, you're starting to grow big enough to be like this is why I moved in the very beginning, because I knew eventually he'd start consuming the Daedon, like not literally, but I mean just because of how big he is. Like I'm big enough to crawl under him now, and he's not even full size. Like he looks almost the same size as Isaiah's, but I mean that's because Isaiah's was full grown. But you guys get my point. Like they're freaking massive. That's why I gave them some distance, not just from each other, but from the Daedon. I'm gonna have to move him. He has a radius, so actually I can do that real fast. If I move him up here, they should both still be within the radius, and it should all be fine. Enable passive killing. Oh, watch it. I'm 99% sure they're both still in the radius, and it's fine. But on the 1% chance, I'm going to watch. Do your little healing pulse. How is your health, by the way? Oh, he almost has full health. I didn't notice that. Look at that. You are one effective dino. If I had more than one, guys, this would be a lot faster. I just grabbed one because I figured I'd only need one, and I'm glad because they would have been draining meat a lot faster. Like this would have been a process. Are they getting healed? I don't see the. Are you doing your heals? Maybe it just takes a second, or maybe it's constant. But I've seen waves come off of him every so often, so that's what I'm waiting to see. I'd like it to be on camera, but might have to pause here momentarily to go get some food, because I'm sure the Daedon's actually eaten most of it. No. Hasn't eaten that much, but he's definitely eaten a few stacks. I mean, sure. They're getting there. I'm gonna do a cut, and I'll be back in a minute. When I just want to go get some meat for them because yeah, they're gonna need it. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Oop. Did not pause it yet. Oop, still. Welcome back. I basically I did a little bit off camera. I basically fed the wyvern, or not fed the wyverns, but I filled up the feeding tray with prime meat, waited all of it for it to disappear, filled it up with raw meat. But other than that, I've essentially just cut back. Leave him in the air. That'll be fine. I can eat. How are you doing now? Yeah, your food is really low, but at the same time, I need him to keep doing his thing. Also, the fire wyvern is almost done. Like, he's stupid. Is he 99? Yeah, he's almost done. So he has been going. I've been gone for a minute. It took me a while to fly over there. It took me a while to fly back. It took me a while to watch everything basically degrade, which took like, oh, it takes like 5 minutes for raw prime to degrade. So I basically, when I made it back, threw it in there. He ate what he ate. Threw out all the spoiled that I had on me and my dinos. Blah 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 blah. That's just stuff between the lines. What you guys really want to see is them full grown, which is almost done, actually. I hope he's going to last through the ice wyvern, who's about halfway. But as soon as... Whoop, look at that! There we are. Glad I got that on camera. Hello, Mr. Monster. Oh, by the way, you don't need saddles to ride wyverns. You can just get on them and go, which is great. How are you doing stats-wise? He's at full health, by the way. That by the time he was, I think 90%, he basically had full health, which, if with no food, they'd be constantly losing health, which is kind of insane. So what I'm going to do is take him, and I'm going to get some more food, but on camera, and by the time we come back, look at that, I wanted you guys to see. By the time we get back, the ice wyvern should be grown up enough. I just wanted to take this dude for a spin. This episode's gonna be closer to 2 hours, but I mean, I tried to cram so much into one episode that I honestly don't even really mind. That's so cool. I think that's draining stamina though, so I'm gonna not keep doing that. So stamina is gonna be I'm just watching his stats up above. He has like no food, so I'm flying over here to kill some Brontos to give him levels, to give him meat, which is the most important thing because I don't want him eating the meat in the trove because that's for the Daedon, so he doesn't starve. And also, so levels, stamina, and meat. That's really it. I'm gonna have to raise his. I think I can float in the air with a wyvern too. I'm not gonna risk it. I'll wait till I'm lowered to the ground and then I'll test it. But I'm pretty sure, just like with the Quet's saddle and the platform saddle and all that, if I were to press, on PC it's E, but I guess if you guys were to press X, if you're playing Xbox, I don't know what the PS is. I don't know if it's the same button. I think it's O, maybe? I don't know. But, just for me, I mean, if I were to dismount, that's the word, then, I don't think I would just fall like you would for most dinos, like for a Pterodon, Argentavis, and all that. I believe I'd stay in the air. Though, I'm gonna wait till I see something, and here, I'll do it right here. I mean, I have one grappling hook left, so. Yeah, I was right. This dude just chilling. Hello, my little friends. I'm looking for some barbecue. Thank you. I will take all of your meat. This, by the way, this is his base level. This isn't even with giving him anything in melee, but just one tapping dinos. It's great. Granted, he's 100% imprinted, so I guess that's, you know, something to compare, but let's go full speed. Slow down for this kill. Wow, this one's a high level. No, he's not even a high level Bronto. But got my dude some meat now, so he'll slowly but surely. Oh, actually, let me take him down so we can regain his stamina, and I can use his levels. Yeah, no, nothing wants to bother me at the moment, so that's good. Put him. I'll whistle for him to be neutral, so if something attacks him, he'll attack. But this is great. Carry weight's already at 9,000. I don't even need to increase that much. I mean, I'm not going to be doing any metal runs with him, I don't think. I mean, I could. Stamina, that needs to go up to like 6,000. And then you can increase his health by a lot. Yes, that was a problem Isaiah had, was his health was just non-existent. But I also need his melee damage to go up as well. So you see, he's pretty damaged at the moment, but realistically, I'm still gonna. He just started leveling. As I kill more Brontos and stuff with him, I mean, he's just gonna be a monster. Ha ha ha. Ba, 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 ba. And like I said, during our last episode, I'm planning on going to the Broodmother, and if I can get, I really hope I can get him on, but if I can get one of them on, I'm gonna get him to do my other wyvern, and I'll ride on my ice one. He can ride on the fire. Next episode we're all gonna be on, so I guess I'll discuss it with them then. But I'm thinking ahead of as far as what I want to do, because as the episode nears its end, or not episode, series nears its end, because we are getting close, guys. We are getting close, but don't worry. This isn't the last you'll see of Ark. I'm planning to do other series though, so Ark is not the only thing you're probably gonna see on my channel. Those of you that are watching, I hope you're enjoying the content. I will, I'm striving to make not only better content, but if you guys have any insights or comments from me, I'm happy to look at them below. Constantly trying to improve here as I'm working out all the little kinks in this. But yeah. Ooh, he doesn't. Hey, is there? I mean, I'm sure wyverns can pick stuff up. Yeah, I know wyverns can pick stuff up. I just gotta figure out what the, is it spacebar or something? I don't know. I'm sure it's something very, very simple, okay? I'm just not used to PC controls. And for a dino that just, even for the RG doesn't use the same button than, actually no, yes it does. For me it does. But for RGs and for pterodons, like, it's fairly simple to figure it out for them, but for a wyvern, not 100% sure. But I'm sure I'll figure it out here in a few minutes. It is the first time I've really ridden on one. What the heck is... Did I think I might have picked something up without meaning to. Is it... Is that the button? I'm gonna fly down for a second. 1 for stamina and 2 to use some levels because I've killed a few things, but not that his inventory is full of food, even though it's gonna kind of need to be. Here. Oh, his inventory's full now, yeah. I'm gonna drop all the prime. Well, actually, no, he can keep his all of his stuff on him. I'll leave him with his food. I'm gonna need to give him a lot of damage if he's gonna go against the brood mother. Let's see where we're at now. I mean, he's nowhere near max level, guys. Don't worry. He's going to improve quite a bit. But, I mean, between episodes, I'll try and get some levels for him and the Ice Wyvern. They're not going to be max, but, I mean, I'll get them some levels. It took a minute to get the data on max. Actually, no, it didn't, because I just killed a bunch of Brontos. These Brontos spawn like crazy over here, so it only took me about... I said 45 minutes, but, I mean, honestly, it might have been like an hour 15 or a little longer. It just didn't feel like that, but... Because I wasn't timing myself, I was just trying to do it until it was done. Just taking rough estimates, and usually I'm... I try to be as accurate as I can, but... This is really cool in first person. Like I've told you guys before, I love dragons, so for me this is really cool. It'd be cooler to ride the dragon boss, but technically speaking, the only way that's possible is if I were to mess with some stuff command-wise, and I'm not going to do that. Not that I haven't on the series, but I mean, in general, I try not to. Man, I'm going to bring him over there, and then the Daedon's going to start healing him, and this is going to drain. Actually, yeah, I will just put his meat inside of the trove and let the Daedon heal him, because, I mean... Heal them both, I should say. Because dinos have a pretty... I boosted the region of dinos, okay? I boosted it, because everybody on the server kept complaining it was too slow, so I was like, you know what, fine, whatever, I'll boost it. It's not the end of everything. Because there's a fine line between damage and regen, and it's not so high it's ridiculous, but it's high enough to where you can notice it. So people that were watching me look in the Daedon's inventory earlier when he was healing, yeah, he was healing faster than a normal dino would, but it's not so absurd that it's game breaking in my opinion. Although everybody may not agree, but I think it's fine. Started out at 190 and you got 234. Got that happened pretty quick. How are you doing? How is this doing? That's the better question. It's really hot. How is this doing? Oh, it's not. Alright, I already got all the food out of my quest, so I'm happy I did that little run because that allowed me to, I'm going to allow him to keep all the prime on him. Just going to click raw and then put the prime back. Yes, you can keep your prime. I just wish there was a way to differentiate between those, honestly. How are you doing on maturing? 57%. Man, I like the way that you look here. I was going to do this earlier. Frostbite. That's just the first thing that I thought of when I saw him. Even though he looks like he has... Looks so cool. I mean, honestly, these are the graphics with Arc 1. I mean, this is with max settings, guys, for graphics and everything. Granted, for you guys are only seeing it at 60 FPS, but I mean, it's a really pretty game. And alright, for those that don't know, Arc 2 was announced. I am very excited to see what they do with the next Unreal Engine, because I mean, if you look at the eyeballs, like they look a little bit like, you can tell that's not like, the animations are there, but the picture really isn't, because I'm sure you guys that guy just walked off. Oh my goodness! But you can see like it's not all completely there. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I mean, for the Ice Wyvern, actually, it looks a little better than the Fire Wyvern. Actually, no, you can still tell it's a little broken when he blinks. But for like the next Unreal Engine, oh my goodness, dude, I'm so, because that'll affect the next Skyrim game, and that'll affect Ark, and that's going to affect so many other games. This is just 2 that I care about, but it's, oh my goodness, I'm so excited for it. It's going to be unreal. Ha 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 ha. See what I did there? But yeah, no. But it's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait. I hope that it's as great as I hope it's going to be. I'm trying not to raise my expectations through this up too much, but I mean, I'm very much so looking forward to it. Because there's some crazy things they can do. I think they've already released a demo, actually, talking about it. But I think next year's game, I'm not going to say that. Look into it yourselves, and if I get more info that I know is completely solid, then I guess I'll talk about it in a video, and I might do it with my friends, because I want to talk about this. I just don't want to be looked to as a source that, oh, he knows this, like, this is actually released information. It's like, I know the Unreal Engine is happening. I know the demo is out. I just don't know dates for when it'll actually be released or be like, or be used in games. That's the bigger thing. I don't know, but I do know the Ark's waiting, or Ark 2 should be using the next Unreal Engine. I know that's a fact. I know they should be using it. I believe they are. They should be using it, and I can't wait for that, because I think that's why they waited to make the next one, and they're just releasing DLCs. Because Genesis Part 1 released in October? Maybe? Something like, it released earlier in the year, maybe July. But I know that Genesis Part 2 is not releasing, or maybe it's August. Either way, I know Genesis Part 2 launches in March, which is the from the past they're currently doing. They might do... Are they doing a 3rd season pass for DLCs? We'll see. For Arc 1, I honestly have no idea. I know that you guys have seen the skin in my inventory. They're doing an animated series, and they're doing, yeah, the animated dino, which you guys also saw on Isaiah's base. And maybe you saw for one of my episodes. I mean, I think I tamed one, and I think I did it on camera, though it might have been off camera. I don't know. How are you doing on health? I gave you so much, dude. You're healing. You're healing. That's about where we're at, is that you are healing. And you are almost out of food. Oh, no! What I'm going to have to do is actually, I'm going to disable healing for a few minutes so that he can eat. Because he needs to raise his food quite a bit before I'm okay with him healing again. Because look at that, I disabled it, but he still technically released his pulse of healing, so they're healing still. But I can't leave them to do that. I should move him away, because since he's... I have no clue if he's still within the zone there, so I don't want to risk it. I mean, technically speaking, because he is the way that he is, I can be like right here under my quets. I don't believe he's in the radius now, but I'm wasting my last grappling hook. I said I wouldn't, but I am. And I really hope this isn't all for naught. Come on, let me jump. There we are. I'm out of oh my god, I'm gonna need to make some for the boss fight tomorrow. It's fine. I just don't want the food. And there's more meat on the dino I need to grab, but it's fine. I can just use my quets. I just need this dude to eat and raise his food stat back up. He's security from the trail, right? Yeah, you are. They both are. Once his health gets low, that's when I'll turn it back on, because at that point, like I said, I knew it was going to be close. I knew it was. I just didn't know how close. Like, I'll move him where the... don't do that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't even up his movement speed at all, okay, guys? I didn't. I just wanted him to take the place so that there was space between them, because my frostbite over here, he's going to need space for when he's full grown. He's already basically inside of the feeding trough, so I'm gonna get him to move forward some. Come on, buddy. Oh, your behavior is... Oh, it is at lowest. Haha, make sure he's got some space, and then I'll move you again. His healing is still disabled, so it's fine. I just didn't want him inside of the feeding trough, because as he gets bigger, he would have like absorbed it in his wing. And as neat as that would have been to see, I could live without it. Alright, let's make sure we're still recording here. And we are. It's gonna be like a 2-hour video! Okay, well, you know what, it's fine. I told you guys this could be a long one. This actually is going to be the longest one in the series, and it's one of the last ones in the series, so you know what, it's fine. It is fine, and that's just honestly what I've done on camera. I've paused it so many times to do stuff that this recording has only been has a little under 2 hours, but I've been recording this episode for several hours. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. That's all I can say, is I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I've been enjoying it, because I'm getting some wyverns out of this. It's a lot of work, but seeing these guys, it's definitely worth it for me, because they look freaking awesome. They look freaking awesome. Ooh, okay. Frostbite. He's big enough for me to crawl under him too. Like, that's weird, but it's just funny. It's just because, like, that's how big of dinos they are, just to... Yep. Just to scale. It's like, I can't do that with these guys. I can do that with bigger dinos like my quets. Like, they're bigger than the quets. Even if I remove the bone skin, like, they're bigger than the quets. So I should do that, because now that I'm not looking for, going back to normal, his green skin stuff. Like, they're bigger than the quets. Actually, yeah, I prefer the quets without the bone skin, honestly, but I guess it depends on the colors as well, because, I mean, if you get really terrible colors but a good level, I guess you wouldn't want to look at it. But green's not bad for a Quetzal. Could have been worse. How are you doing? I mean, honestly, I don't even know if you're just getting food back at such a slow rate. I think it's because raw meat actually doesn't give him much back per... So he was really losing a lot more than he was getting back in the first place. But if the wyvern can survive... I mean, I'm still getting... I'm guessing he's eating the meat too, then. I mean, he was being healed on top of... Maybe that's why they were able to keep up, because they were healing themselves since they're above the baby stage from wyvern milk. They were also eating the meat, and that's what was doing it. But I could be wrong. That's my theory. Because even though I don't have the boost, he's getting more health. He's healing more than he's being damaged. That is what I'm trying to say. Holy crap, I'm tripping up over myself. 70%. I'm just going to do a cut, guys. Like I said, we're at 2 hours. I want you guys to be able to see it. I'll grab him. We'll go kill some dinos with him as well. We'll land back up here, get them all up here, and then we'll end the episode. That seems like a pretty good way to do it for me, because, like I said, we're really pushing it right now. Really, really pushing it. So I'll be back once he's once he's all grown up, and we'll move forward. But I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a minute, and you see I've moved my dinos up here, put a skin on this one. AFK is finally on. You guys won't see him this episode, though you'll see him in the next one. He needed to do something back at his base, so he came over here, we talked to a few. The Ice Wyvern just finished. I gave him 2 levels, but I was going to turn it on, or turn the recording back on right as he was about to finish maturing, but we were talking. So, I didn't bother. You guys saw most of his maturing. I can do that. Because thanks to Wolf, we have a brewery. And it's not hard. And I planned on doing... I'll say this in video. I planned on doing a fishing episode. It's just it never really came to fruition. Oh yeah, I know. And I actually have a lot put away. So we can do that. Like I said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead. This video is literally going to be like 2 hours and 10 minutes or 2 hours and 15, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Ice Wyvern and fly him over. We'll kill some stuff. I'll fly him back. And we'll, I basically flew the Quetzal, the Daedon, and the 2. I'm going to have all the Wyverns and everybody that helped contribute to the episode up there. And I might make that the thumbnail, because it just looks nice. But we'll see. Honestly, I just wanted to use the frost breath on the dinos like I did with the fire, and the ice one's the one that I wanted in the first place. He just looks dope. Like, hands down, this dude is just awesome looking. Compared to, okay, people will have their preferences, and most of the time people prefer fire over ice. I like ice. And if I had my choice of all the wyverns, I'd probably pick the lightning wyvern, but he's not on this map. So, out of between the fire and ice, I pick the ice. I mean, I love blue as a color, so the color scheme itself I already love, but if I'm picking between like fire, ice, and lightning, I'm picking lightning. Oh, Frostburn, yeah. Where basically he was just talking about, he likes the concept of things being or the breath being so cold that it's hot, that it's actually injuring the dino. Well, I killed the Rex, but I didn't kill the Diplodocus in 1 hit. Granted, he was 1 hit. Granted, he was a 130 Diplodocus. Okay, are you happy? See, when I'm recording and AFK is listening to me, he's going to be correcting my grammar with these dinos, which is fine, honestly. I'd rather get it right in the video, even if I'm being corrected while I'm recording, than just leave it wrong and leave it to the comments to correct me. I don't even know what dino that is. Oh, that's probably why. I wouldn't know. But, sure. I'm just gonna chill and kill some stuff. Get this dude plenty of meat so that he heals up. Also, I was gone for long enough so that, the Daedon? Am I saying? Okay. I'm not. I was just making with you. Okay, so he has this thing where he reacts in a really weird way if you say something wrong, so I'm checking myself only when I'm recording with him, just so that's completely out there. I honestly couldn't care less. I mean, for the most part, I know I've probably, at some point during the series, I know I've probably butchered several dinos' names. But, I mean, I have a very large vocabulary. But, for these names, they're not names that you'd say every day. Or even learn every day. And since I've been away from ARC for a few years, chances are I'm going to butcher a few. But if you tell me how to say it right, or I could get crap from him and I end up learning how, then I'll fix it. But if I don't know and I say it wrong, sorry, not sorry, because I can't, I honestly can't help that. To an extent, I can't help that. But we killed a few dinos. We're flying back to my base. You guys got to see the frost breath in action. Honestly, does melee affect the amount their breath does? Okay, so if I level up his melee a bunch, then his numbers would be far larger than what they were. Got it. I'll probably give him the same amount of health I gave the fire wyvern. Like I told you guys during the last episode, since Austin's gonna be on, hopefully, I'm I mean, I hope so. But I'm gonna get him to ride a wyvern. I'll ride a wyvern, and we'll go fight the broodmother. Because that'll be a great way to. Because without OP bred dinos, man, I mean, you can technically call wyverns OP since they're 190 wyverns. But Isaiah told me when he was fighting with his wyvern, and I said this in a video a long time ago. Like, you probably have to go back like 10+ episodes to find it. But I talked about Isaiah trying to fight the broodmother spawn with his wyvern, and I don't know what level it was, but he was just getting railed. He told me his dino nearly died. Granted, Isaiah's dino, like I said, had like no health. Like, that's why I did damage to it with C4, like, and Wolf was able to one-shot it. It's because the thing had no health. But even for mine, like, you see it, mine, whoo, let's give him so many levels in this. Are we gonna get to it? Yep, 101,000 melee damage. Oh, you lost your stuff? I mean, you can see your green beams of light. I can't. Oh, by the way, guys, during the cut, I may have fallen off and died. Austin ended up literally landing over here the second I died, which was kind of funny. Because I ended up speed walking, or my movement speed is so high sometimes that if my game lags, it'll force my character to continue moving, and I basically walked over the edge. And then I just took the fall damage and died instantly, which is great. But, I mean, it's actually what I'll do is I'm going to take the bone wyvern skin off, because then you really can't tell what kind of dino it is if it has it. And I'll get him on the other side, and I'll fly up in the air in my quets, and I'll take the screenshot. But I think that'll be, honestly... Okay, according to Austin, if I look at the horns of the bone wyvern, I can tell what kind of it is. But I'm not gonna think that the viewers are gonna understand how the frickin' art works in that sense. So, I mean, they're still healing up. I just want everything to be lined up. Oh, there's not a skin advantage. I just think for like. If I'm doing a screenshot and stuff, it's... I mean, whether it's a thing or not. Oh well. I spelled that wrong, of course. It's like the game lags, and then it makes me put, like, it's like I'm missing a letter, and then it just doesn't want to work. But filled that up with prime meat for this dude right here. He's almost out of food. Okay, ready. Okay. He runs that very quickly. Although he's been healing my fire wyvern, who you guys saw how much health I gave him. But let's stop right here in the air. I took the bone skin off of my Quetzal, but then Austin came over because he likes the bone skin. He put it back on. But I'm gonna go ahead. No, not right this second. Nah, not right this second. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the episode here. We are definitely hitting over 2 hours. So basically, I tamed a Daedon. Had to do a lot of back and forth to make the feeding trough and make the saddle for my feeding trough. Okay, I've been saying that wrong this entire time. Feeding trough. Okay, feeding trough. Okay, and the Daedon saddle, which are both super cheap, but you guys saw that. I mean, I threw out the wyverns, and they're healing. You could see all the blood splotches all over them, but I'll take a screenshot when they're healed. But I hope you guys enjoy the episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, we're doing the boss fight, so don't miss it.